A number of reasons really. One is personnel wanting to control the internal casual spend and systems and procedures at the university. But most importantly, the Vice-Chancellor wanted as many students as possible to be working. So he said any job in the university that was temporary, part-time, should go through Unitemps.
We decided to set up Unitemps at the University of Roehampton to promote temporary pay job opportunities for the wide range of students that we have in this university. But Unitemps has also offered us the opportunity to provide job opportunities for the local community as well.
Unitemps at Northampton was set up in response to a demand from students to increase the range of part-time job opportunities that were available to them. Prior to taking on Unitemps, students were just referred to external agencies, tended to be working for minimum wage at jobs that didn't necessarily relate to their programme. And as a result, there was some internal tensions between their study, but also meeting the needs of making a living. So Unitemps provided an opportunity for us to change that for students and to give them a better student experience.
Well, Unitemps first caught the university's eye when we were grappling with the issue of VAT being added to the cost of temporary staff. We decided that actually by going down this franchise route and procuring a Unitemps franchise, we could save that VAT. So in the time we've worked with Unitemps, we've saved many millions of pounds of VAT, which is obviously very important to the university. But having said all that, there are a number of other reasons why we did it too. Lots of opportunities to create more employment opportunities for students. We're deploying them around campus in vast numbers, much more than we ever used to. And I think most importantly, we're very keen to have a little bit more control over how we manage the deployment of temporary staff, who are basically our own students on campus. And Unitemps gives us all of those things.
The University of Roehampton has benefited in many ways from having the Unitemps franchise on campus. Many of our students have been able to find a different range of job opportunities, from student ambassador roles. There have been lots of different jobs within the library. We've had an internal internship scheme where over 12 students have managed to work on specific academic and research projects within the university, all on Unitemps projects. But it's also enabled the university to raise its profile within the local community.
We have increased greatly the numbers of students working on campus in the university. We've increased the numbers working externally. We're saving money on the internal, we're generating money externally. We're also building additional kind of value-added products. There's one that is paid graduate internships, which is a graduate recruitment solution for employers who can recruit a graduate through Unitemps flexibly. And of course, it's a low-risk graduate recruitment solution. So there's these kinds of opportunities that we're running with.
The University of Northampton has benefited from having a Unitemps franchise in three clear ways, I think. The first one has been a demonstrable impact upon the student experience. We're seeing more and more students relate to Unitemps, using the service, seeing what's available, and actually commenting that it's helping them improve their income whilst they study. I think the second one is about how the university relates to students in terms of potential employees. It's made us look differently about using students to fill some short-term roles, some part-time roles, and actually begin to walk the walk in terms of employability, providing opportunities for students rather than just saying that we did. And I think the third one is the financial benefit to the university. By using our own students to do jobs internally, to provide those opportunities to look differently about how we operate, has meant that we spend less on external agencies and has actually saved some money for the university.
Well, Unitemps has really two objectives in its business. The first is to manage all our students in their internal assignments, and business with that has been very good. I think we would measure business being, how many assignments have we successfully deployed to, and there's been many, many thousands, so we're delighted with that. But the other objective is to secure commercial income for the university, and business on that objective has grown substantially in the last 2 or 3 years. In the last year, We smashed our sales targets. It's been a real success. So we're making real progress finding new clients, new commercial clients, which is generating income.
Business at our Unitemps franchise has been very busy. It's exceeded our expectations to a certain extent, in that we've seen a progressive month-on-month increase in the number of assignments that we make available, but also the fee income that we've invoiced.
Yeah, as a business, Unitemps is financially viable. We're saving money on the internal, we're generating money on the external, we're operating as a successful subsidiary company of the university.
Well, to be frank, that's a bit of a challenge at the beginning. It was something new, not something we'd done before, and not something we really knew how to do. The Unitemps team from Warwick were very, very helpful. We had a very clear project plan to get started with. So after the initial headaches that we had grappling with that difficult problem, we got there pretty quickly. And now I think we can confidently say that Unitemps is well embedded and well integrated with all our systems and administration. But it's also a full part of the university family. It's a very important part of the university. So I think we're in a good place in terms of integration at the moment.
So when we decided to initiate the Unitemps branch within the University of Roehampton, we decided to have a launch event, and that was really important to get all of the potential hiring managers together, to get the Vice-Chancellor to say something about the reasons for integrating Unitemps as a recruitment agency on our campus. We also decided to invite some local business people to make sure that they knew about Unitemps. And we also invited a body of students. We held that launch within a very central place within the library where the Unitemps office was going to be established. And the reason for this was to raise the profile of the Unitemps service and to promote the fact that we had that we were increasing opportunities for students to achieve job opportunities, temporary job opportunities while they were studying, but all being paid.
Well, I think we want to do more of the same, but just do it all better and grow that income, and that's what we plan to do.
There are 4 key drivers for our Unitemps franchise over the next 12 months. The first one, and the key one, is to drive up quality. Quality of the opportunities available to our students, but also the quality of the candidates that we have on our books, so that they are work ready. Now that's going to mean that we look more to external clients to provide new opportunities, but also to invest in the candidates that are on the Unitemps database to make sure that they can act as good ambassadors for the university. The second one is quantity. We want to drive up the number of opportunities, but also the number of internal and external candidates we have on our books. The third point is integration. We want to see Unitemps far more integrated across the university, but crucially more integrated within our careers and employability offer to students, so that Unitemps is seen as part of one offer rather than a separate offer within the university. And finally, the fourth one, sustainability. Not only from a financial point of view, but also the impact that we're having on our communities, our employers, and raising the profile of the university within those communities.
The University of Roehampton has been very pleased with the Unitemps franchise. It works very effectively across the university. It has managed to secure many posts for students and members of the local community, and we would definitely recommend the Unitemps franchise going forward.
Based on our experience, I would very much recommend Unitemps to franchise in a university. So based on what we've experienced, it's been a really positive kind of journey.
With the experience we've had with Unitemps, the difficulties that we've faced and overcome, and the changes that Unitemps has made both to our students, the way the university operates, and the way we engage with our communities, I have no hesitation to recommend to any university to explore Unitemps and seriously consider implementing one of the franchises within their campuses.
I absolutely would. I think it gives universities just the right balance of having the control they need to manage their own operations, whilst having access to the expertise that you need to do things you don't know how to do.